So this is what we're going to build now. This one is a section for our projects. So as you can see, this is what the end result looks like. Now I'm going to move it to here and just have it as a reference, and we can start from scratch. So the first thing we're going to do is press T on our keyboard and paste or type the heading that you want. I'm going to type projects I'm proud of. And as you can see, the text layer is inside another layer. So that's not good. Let's just cut it and select the page and paste it. The next thing we're going to do is to duplicate this text layer, and you can type any text you want. I'm going to use this text right here. So I'm just going to copy it and then select this one, double click and paste the text. So now that's not the style that I want for this text layer, and I can manually see what the properties are and just do it and just manually change them. But there is an easier way to copy properties, to copy style properties. So let's see how we can do it. So let's select this layer, right click, and then we can access the copy style feature from this menu. So let's choose copy style, and then we'll select this layer and right click and paste, and then paste style. And that's it. Pretty simple, saves a lot of time. Now let's select both of these layers, right click and add stack. We'll call this stack top. Next, we want to change the direction to horizontal like this, and then change the width of each text layer to fill. Now the next thing we're going to do is select the stack we just created and add another stack, and let's call it work or projects or whatever you want. And let me go back to hero to see the padding. 80 pixels on each side. So let's select the work stack and add 80 pixels of padding from each side. And you know what? We can add a general padding of 80. I think that's better. Okay, now let's select this text layer, the subheading, and from the right panel, let's add a max width property of 300 pixels, just like that. And let's choose our main heading and also give it a max width property of 500 pixels. And now let's select the top stack and change the distribute to space between. So now we are done with the first part of this section. So let's add this nice looking grid. So what we're going to do is press F on our keyboard to create a new frame, let's make sure it's inside of our work stack. So I'm going to paste it right here. And we need to change the direction property of work. So let's select work, the work stack, and change the direction to vertical, just like this. And we can, let's turn this frame into a stack by pressing the plus icon next to the layout title. And let's duplicate it like 3 more times, just like this. And then let's choose all of the 4 stacks and let's add another stack. Let's place them inside another stack, which we will call grid. Now, from the right panel, let's change the type of the layout to grid, just like that. And let's change the number of columns to 5. And let's keep it at 2 rows. So let's choose this stack. And from here, from the right panel, let's change, instead of span 1, let's choose span 3. And let's choose the second stack. And instead of span 1, let's change it to span 2. Now we'll do the opposite in the lower end of the grid. So this one, the one that I selected, we'll change it to span 3. And this one will change to span 2, just like this. And now we can give it some more space because everything here feels too tight. So let's select our work stack and change the gap between the elements to, let's say, 64 pixels. Like so. So now we can add our images. I'll choose the first stack, head over to the right panel, click on fill, and select the far right icon and choose image. Now, this is the image that I want. And that's it. It's done. The next stack, I'll do the same process. Click on fill, choose image, and this one I don't have on my computer, so we can actually search it from Unsplash. So let me show you how to do it. Again, it's the same process as uploading an image, but instead of choose image to upload from your computer, you can click on the plugins button and you can browse and choose an image library. I will choose Unsplash and I can search for, let's say, portrait dark. And this is it. This is the image I have right here. Okay, now I'll select the third stack and choose an image from my computer, which is this one. And choose the fourth stack and choose an image from my computer, and now it's uploading, and that's it. I have all the images just like the reference in the right. what we've built is actually bigger. The images are bigger than the reference on the right. So we can change the height if we want, or we can leave it and move on. But let's do it just like I did before. So as you can see, the height is 600 for all stacks. So let's change it to 600. Actually, we can select all of these at the same time and change them. Change the height at the same time. Now, the space between them, the gap between them is too tight for my tastes. So let's change it to 24 and 24. And also, you can see that in the reference, we have a 16 pixels of radius. So let's do it. Let's add a 16 pixels radius, just like this. Looks much better. And now we want to add this one, the company name, the fake company name. So let's select our first stack and press T on the keyboard and type aura, for example, or whatever you want. Let's copy the style properties and then paste it in here. Also, we have this icon right here. So we need to add an icon. So we'll go to the insert panel, choose icons, and let's see, it's from this library. Let's change the color to white. And this is the name of the icon, Aperture. And let's see, the height and width is 33. Here is 24. Let's change it to 33, just like this. And now we can select both of these and add them into a stack and call it company. And now we can control the gap between them. Let's say 12. I think that looks good. And the next thing we're going to do is to copy this stack to the 3 other stacks. So I'll select this stack, just paste it here and here and here. So the next thing to do is to change the names and the icons. This is Vela, this is Fern, and this one is Luma without an icon. So also, if you have a situation like the one you currently see on the screen, where you have an icon right here and an icon right here, you can copy this one to replace the one on the other side. So you can just right click and copy and select this icon and replace and paste in place, just like this. So I'm going to do this for the rest of the icons. And that's it. We have a section for our projects. And that's it for today's lesson. I'll see you in the next one.